Welcome top news today.
Last updated 2019, December 21, 2017. U.S. President Trump has threatened to cut aid to countries if they vote to condemn the decision to recognize Jerusalem as the capital of Israel. New Zealand will not be bullied into changing its policy towards Jerusalem's status, Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern says. Her remarks followed threats from U.S. President Donald Trump to cut off funding to countries that supported a UN resolution criticizing his decision to recognize Jerusalem as Israel's capital. Ardern said on Thursday the government was still working through the logistics of Friday's NZ time vote, but she said New Zealand had a very clear position. Jacinda Ardern says NZ will stand up to Donald Trump at a UN vote. New Zealand supports a twostate solution. Some of the things that we saw by international actors like the United States recently, those are decisions that should only be made in the context of a resolution around a twostate solution. It took us backwards, not forwards. Read more. Donald Trump's Jerusalem decision faces UN vote. Trump strongly supported U.S. Ambassador to the UN Nikki Haley, who said that the United States will be taking names of countries that vote in favor of a General Assembly resolution declaring that Jerusalem's status can be changed only by direct Israelo-Palestinian negotiations. U.S. President Donald Trump has threatened to cut funding to countries who criticize his decision to recognize Jerusalem as Israel's capital. For all these nations, they take our money and then vote against us, Trump said. They take hundreds of millions of dollars, even billions of dollars, and then they vote against us, he told reporters at a cabinet meeting in Washington with Haley sitting nearby. We're watching those votes. Let them vote against us. But Ardern insisted New Zealand would not be bullied over the issue. New Zealand has always had an independent foreign policy. We base our decisions on principle, not being bullied. We will always take a principled foreign policy, Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern said. The government's stance on Jerusalem is very clear. Ardern went on to say New Zealand had a history of making decisions that represented its beliefs and the government would continue to do so. Ardern wouldn't comment on whether she thought Trump was a bully or not. People make their own interpretations from what's been said, but no matter what he says, we will make a decision that is based on our independent foreign policy stuff.